Hey, welcome to the Old Geezer's Diary. My name's Chris Gosling, and I am, for this purpose, the Old Geezer. And what am I on about today? Well, as you can see, I guess, the Old Geezer's Diary, MPs crooks. You have to wonder, don't you? I wonder if MPs are crooks, but it's becoming increasingly kind of apparent that I think a lot of them probably are. Can you say that? I think you can. That's today's topic. Excuse my beak again. I'm still waiting for my little operation to remove my little lump of skin cancer. Ugh. But such is life. We can live with that, can't we? But I thought I'd bring you a little bit of commentary on this because I don't know about you, but I tend to watch MPs fairly carefully. And I was looking at an article the other day. And I thought it was fairly fascinating. It was from the Independent newspaper. And they did some proper research and discovered that MPs, Conservative MPs, let me hasten to say, around a quarter of Conservative MPs, that's around 90 out of 360, actually have a total income between them of around £5 million a year. Extra earnings. That's what, sorry, it's The Guardian who says this. The Guardian has said, and I tend to believe them. 90 Tory MPs have other income, most of which is based upon the fact that they are MPs. So the reality is that we're paying them around 82, I think, thousand quid a year, which should be enough for anybody to live a reasonably comfortable life on when you count all MPs' expenses as well. And there you go. And the amount of money that some people is earning and the lifestyles that some people are earning are truly, I think the word is ridiculous. I'm just going to mute my mic because I need. Okay, here we are again. Yeah, so this man who got who retired, resigned, whatever you call it, Owen Paterson, he actually paid or earned, or got, I can't call it earned, can you? He got paid around £100,000 a year. That's more than his salary from the House of Commons. He got paid £100,000 a year. By working for two external companies and lobbying on their behalves. Interesting one, isn't it? Because there's so many people who've got similar kind of things. Another Tory MP, a man called Andrew Mitchell, made He made £182,600 for 34.5 days work in a variety of financial advisory roles with various firms. And then the dear old Chris Grayling, the former transport secretary, is getting £100,000 a year from Hutchison Ports Europe, who own the port of Felixstowe, and also they have that little port on the Thames as well. There you go. They have a small, a huge interest in getting influence with the government if you happen to be a major port company. And Chris Grayling allegedly works as a consultant for them, but in fact, does he lobby on their behalf? I wouldn't be surprised if he does. And there's also a man called Geoffrey Cox, who is a former Attorney General in the government, and he's currently making £1.6 million a year as a barrister. And I think I read somewhere that he actually worked during lockdown. He worked abroad for 4 months, so his local constituents who paid him 82,000 quid a year actually got very little of his time, because he could probably phone them from the British Virgin Islands, but he couldn't do much else. So there you go. There are a couple. I tell a lie. There are actually 3, I think, Labour MPs who have jobs, but they look like kind of jobs that you'd think are um, kind of jobs and kind of, I don't know, worthwhile jobs, I suppose I should say. There's a lady called Rosina Allen Khan, and she earns around, I don't know what she earns, but she is a doctor, an NHS doctor, and a lady called Margaret Hodge has a 20,000 a year job with the Royal Holloway University, and there's another guy who has a 25,000 a year advisory job with the Policy Exchange think tank. Now, 3 or 4 Labour MPs compared to 90 plus Tory MPs, and you wonder which side the criminality is on. I think that naturally, as part of their belief system, Tories don't mind getting extra for nothing, and they don't mind doing bits and pieces on the side to get what they want. And I have to say that that's the way that they come over to me as national politicians. As local politicians, actually, I don't have a problem with Tories, nor Labour, nor anyone else, because in reality, I think they do a damn fine job. But national politicians look to me all the time to be out for what they can get. Surely, if you pay someone £82,000 a year, you should expect £82,000 a year's worth of work from them, i.e., a full-time job. I think being an MP and representing X 100,000 people has got to be a proper job. It can't be a part-time job that you do in amongst other stuff. If you're earning £80,000 a year in a commercial job, you wouldn't walk up to your boss and say, "Well, thank you for paying me the 82,000 quid a year. I can spare you a few hours a week while I'm doing my other job that's going to earn me 150,000 a week or whatever the hell." The ludicrous way that these people seem to be getting away with stuff. I find it really annoying and really embarrassing and really bad is the word. If you do a job like a public service job, like being an MP, you earn 2 to 3 times our national average income, and that should be enough for anybody. If you need to go out and sell your ass, which is what these politicians are doing, if you need to go out really and sell your ass for more money, then I think you're in the wrong job in the first place. My actual belief personally is that the Tory MPs who are going out and making a lot of money on the side, as it were, are actually prostituting themselves and are wasting our money by being MPs. If you're an MP, you should be doing your job, and that's the job you should be doing. I'm Chris, this is the Old Geezer's Diary. Do I think MPs are crooks? A lot of them are, at least 90 that I can see in the Conservative Party who shouldn't be in Parliament because they are crooks. See you soon.